Afia Business Morning as we bring to you a trilogy of business segments. The opening bell where we see activities from our select stock exchanges. The global business where we bring you up to speed on business activities making the rounds all over the world. And we bring the conversation home on the segment Eastern Business Report as we discuss business activities and issues bedeviling businesses in the Southeast region. My name is Ubon Kings. Join the Afia Business Morning every weekday 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Exclusive to Afia TV on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17. The Afia Business Morning. Business unusual.
Top of the morning is Thursday, the 12th day of December 2024, and as always, we will take a look at commodity reports and activities from our selected exchanges on the opening bell segment. Business news stories from around Africa and the rest of the world will come to you on Global Business. Also take out the time to look at issues affecting businesses in the southeastern part of Nigeria on the Eastern Business Report, and then finally, activities and conversations from around the market will come to you on Afia. The Afia Business Morning takes center stage every weekday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. My name is Ubon Kings. Welcome to the Afia Business Morning. Trading on the floors of the New York Central Stock Exchange is open today. The exchange in London opened an hour ago, and the New York Exchange is yet to open, while in China, opening bells went off at 2 a.m. local time. Welcome to the opening bell segment. First, we're going to be taking a quick look at some business news stories that are making the rounds, as it were. Starting off from Global Economists, reported that Alaska Airlines sees $1 billion profit after merger with Hawaiian Airlines. It's reported the Seattle-Washington-based carrier Alaska Airlines has recently unveiled a plan to generate $1 billion in additional profits by 2027 by leveraging its acquisition of Hawaiian Airlines and booming demand for premium travel, sparking a rally in its shares. And still from the global economy, Google claims huge quantum computing advance. The tech giant Google has said it has cracked a key challenge in quantum computing with a new chip capable of almost unfathomable speed, as it can perform one standard test in under 5 minutes, which would take one of today's fastest supercomputers 10 septillion years, vastly longer than the universe had ever existed. Details of these stories are what will come to you on Global Business, hopefully tomorrow. That's because we're going to be having a special edition of the Eastern Business Report coming by 10:30, where we're going to be joining up with the events going on, as it were. I'm talking about the Southeast Business and Investment Summit happening at the Amadio Event Center. And away from that, let's jump right onto the floors of our featured exchanges And we would like to start on the floors of the Nigerian Stock Exchange because they say charting begins at home. So here, well, the NGX all shares as yesterday closed on a high, rising by 0.31% to close at 98,509.69 points. A total of 320,101,766 shares valued at 6,477,909,925 naira 6 kobo were traded across 7,943 deals with equity capitalization of 59,715,321,315,160 naira 93 kobo. Now let's take a look at the biggest gainers and losers of the day. I'm interested to know that the biggest gainer of the day incidentally was Afia Business, which rose by 10%. Other gainers were the likes of Corn Oil, RT Briscoe, Gold Brewery, and NEM. On the other hand, however, Julius Berger topped the losers list with a decline of 10%. Other losers were NSL Tech, Multiverse, HM Core, and Honey Flower. We'll take another break right here, right now, and when we return, we'll be looking at activities from other selected exchanges and talk about the likes of the New York Stock Exchange, the London Stock Exchange, the Chinese Stock Exchange, which of course comprises the Shenzhen and Shanghai exchanges. The Afia Business Morning and DW Bell will be right back after this time out. Stay tuned. You're welcome back to the Afia Business Morning, and you are watching Opening Bell segment. And well, we're moving on to other featured exchanges, and now we're moving to the floors of the New York Stock Exchange, where incidentally it's mostly rises. And this time around, well, is the NYSE US 100 index and the Dow Jones Industrial Average that are down at 0.37% and 0.24% respectively. However, the NYSE Composite DJ is up at 0.03%. The S&P 500 index is also up at 0.17%. The NYSE FANG TM index, Nasdaq Composite, Nasdaq 100 are all up at 1.03%, 0.45%, and 0.38% respectively. And now we move over to the UK. That's London now. Well, you may be interested to know, is also mostly rises in index values across board, with just FTSE 250, which is down 0.02%. However, the FTSE 100, the FTSE 350, FTSE All Share Index are all up at 0.28%, 0.17%, and 0.20% respectively. Now the question is, will this continue when we go to China? Well, indeed, yes, it will. Because as far as the chart shows this morning, the exchange at China, Shenzhen starting off there, is mostly rises in index values across board, where you have the Shenzhen Component Index up at 0.75%. The SZSE Composite Index is also up at 0.87%. The Chinex Index, however, is down 0.11%. Now, while we've seen quite a number of rises as far as the charts are concerned with the exchanges, will that be the same order when we go to Shanghai in China? Well, nope, it's the reverse because it's mostly dips in index values across board. The SSE Composite Index and the SSE 380 Index are the only two that are up at 0.59% and 0.64% respectively. However, the SSE 50 Index is down at 0.48%, the Star 50 Index is down at 0.37%, the SSE 180 Index is also down at 0.24%, and the CSI 300 Index down at 0.17%. We will go on another break, and when we return, we'll be looking at commodity prices as well as a consumer price watch in the open market. If you want to follow this program and join in on the conversation on our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel, kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/Afia Business. And while you're there, you want to hit the like button. Remember, you should subscribe so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. You can also follow us on Instagram with the handle @Afia Business_ to be part of our social media community. The Afia Business Morning and indeed opening bell. I'll be right back after this time out. Stay tuned. My name is Ubon Kings.
I am Marvelous Apamaga.
I am Chioma Akbala.
My name is Ifunaya Ndule, but I'm living in our market speaking.
You're welcome back. I am Ubong Kings. It's still the Afia Business Morning. You're watching Opening Bell right here on Afia TV. It's time to check in on commodity prices. Is upward movement incidentally for gold today, and indeed all precious metals on the chart this morning. Gold is up, silver up, platinum up, palladium up at 1.37%, whooping 3.67%, 1.98%, and 3.34% respectively. Away from that, let's look at activities as far as energy is concerned. It's a mixture of rises and dips in index values across the board. Natural gas is up a very, very huge margin, if you ask me, at 6.48%. Ethanol is also up at 1.44%. Oil Brent is up 0.33%. Kwabo and Brass River up with the same values of 0.49%. And then coal and oil bonylite are the two commodities that are down at 1.01%. and 2.84% respectively. And now let's take out activities as far as industrial metals are concerned. Industrial metals this morning, we're interested to know that it's mostly dips in index values across the board except for copper, nickel and tin, which are up 0.50%, 1.95% and 0.35% respectively. However, zinc is down at 0.17%, aluminum, lead and iron ore all down at 0.33%, 0.46% and 0.67% respectively. You are watching the Afia Business Morning, and this indeed is Opening Bell. Do well to follow the program. Join in on the conversation on our dedicated Afia Business YouTube channel, and you can watch it live as well. Kindly tap in the search bar www.youtube.com/Afia Business. And while you're there, do well to hit the like button. Remember, you should subscribe and can subscribe so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. You can also follow us on Instagram with the handle at Afia Business _ to be part of our social media community. Up next, we'll be taking a look at the hikes in the prices of food commodities in the open market, as well as the hikes in fuel prices. And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow on the Opening Bell when the exchanges reopen for trading. And just so you know, coming up next would be a special edition of the Eastern Business Report. Why do I say so? Because we're going to be joining in live at Amadio Event Center, where the event, the Southeast Business and Investment Summit, is taking place. The Afia Business Morning will be right back after this time out. My name is Ubong Kings. Stay tuned.
Southeast Business and Investment Summit Group, in collaboration with Southeast Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, and Enyimba Economic City Development FZE, cordially invite the public to the maiden edition of Southeast Business and Investment Summit SEBIS. Theme: Remaking Southeast as Economic Powerhouse. Attending will be global business leaders, entrepreneurs, institutions from across the world, key government officials, and leading members of the academia. From December 11th to 13th, 2024, at Amadi Event Center, Enugu, by 9 a.m. each day. Opening ceremony to be chaired by His Majesty Igwe Nemeka Achebe Abogidi, Obi of Onitsha. Summit speech to be delivered by Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Director General, World Trade Organization. Keynote speakers include Dr. Charles Odi, DG CEO Smedan, His Excellency Isaac Ken Parashina, Kenyan High Commissioner to Nigeria, His Excellency Dr. Jakaya Kikwete, former President of Tanzania, Senator Eninaya Baribe, founder, Made in Aba Trade Fair. Over 2,000 investors, 500 women in business, 500 youth entrepreneurs are expected to participate at this historic event. Sponsored by Enyimba Economic City, Lion Business Park, Sesima, Abuja Chambers, among others. United Nigeria Airlines is official airline of the summit. Be there and take advantage of this rare global opportunity. Signed, Dr. Ifedi Okwena, Executive Secretary, Chief Ben Oranusi, Chairman, LOC for SEBIS.
Glad to have you rejoin us on the Afia Business Morning. And like I did say before the break, we are going to be having a special edition of the Eastern Business Report this morning. And this is in, with reference to the ongoing event at Amadio Event Center. I'm talking about the SEBIS, the Southeast Business and Investment Summit. And incidentally, it's not every time we have some particular persons pulled out of their tight schedules to join in on the business-related conversations and with reference to the development of the southeastern part of Nigeria. And I'm going to be speaking right now with Dal Uzu, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Enyimba Economic City Development Company, who joins us live from Amadio Event Center. Hello, Dal. It's good to have you join us this morning. Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, welcome. So quickly, you are the Chief Executive Officer of Enyimba Economic City Development Company. Talk to us, what is this about and how is this positioned to help or drive development in the southeastern part of Nigeria?
Thank you. Enyimba Economic City is an urban development in the southeast. It's in 3 local governments of Afia State, Okwa East, Okwa West, and Ogunabo. And the total area is 9,803 hectares of land. So you're talking about close to 10 kilometer square space. You can begin to imagine. It is the biggest urban development project in Africa today. Now, the idea is we're leveraging on what other people have done, especially China. We're building a startup city, and we're bringing old cities to connect to them, to connect to the new city we're building. And we're intervening on the infrastructure, external infrastructure, the road that will connect them. And power, water, and the things that will make it easy to do business in the place as a new city. And it has growth centers in manufacturing, logistics, entertainment, education, healthcare, and aviation. So it's a full, complete sustaining city on its own.
All right. Quickly, let me.
It's a special economic zone.
Right. Right. So quickly, I want to ask this question, okay? Because I need something clear. How long has this been in the works? How long has this project been in the works? And how soon will we see it come to fruition eventually?
It's almost. It's been there. This project was started in 2017, and a project of this nature takes a long time. I think we've done so well in terms of putting it together, because to put this kind of project together takes a very long time. If you begin to imagine what it took to put Abuja together and build Abuja, because that's the kind of thing you're talking about. We have raised financing for the first phase. We will start second quarter of next year, 2025. We have raised $201.7 million for the phase of the project.
Okay. Okay. So quickly.
And the and the equity of $86 million has been put together too.
This appears to be a very huge project. Now, let's talk about the benefits, economic benefits now, because at the end of the day, one of the speakers I said yesterday did say, he said that we have had enough of summits. We should see more action, and the Enyimba cities appear to be one of those actions that has come to the table. So let's talk about the economic benefits for Ndigbo as far as this project is concerned. Really.
I think I'll be modest that if this project takes off, the region is developed, because the intervention we have done on the
I think we're having some technical issues at the moment, but
road on the Owerri Aba connects 11 states of the southeast into. I can't do this. Huh?
Go ahead. I guess we're having some technical issues at the moment, but as soon as we can establish connection with our guests at the location for this event, we would continue. But for now, let's take a look at what's been happening thus far. As at yesterday, I was opportunity to be there, and one of the key things that was spoken of or was mentioned with reference to the Southeast Business Investment Summit was, number one, we've had quite a number of, a huge number of persons living in the diaspora send in monies into the country, remittances, that's to say, but somehow these monies have not directly benefited the Southeast. That was one of the arguments. The other was the fact that we've had quite a number of talks. We've had panel sessions, we've had discussion sessions, we have people who come give keynote addresses and all of that, but all of this has not been put into an actionable work plan to help Ndigbo. And this, to me, is going to be majorly the focus or the fulcrum of this particular discourse during this 3 days event, which of course will terminate tomorrow. But for now, we'll take a short break. When we return, hopefully we establish connection with our guest. We will continue this conversation. Please stay. Yeah, welcome back. It's still the Eastern Business Report special right here on Afia Business Morning. Sincere apologies, we can't continue that conversation with Dao Uzu, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Enyimba Economic City Development Company. But then again, this conversation, we're going to continue it live right there at the venue for the Southeast Business and Investment Summit SEBIS 2024 happening at the Maju Event Center. I'll be going there live and we'll continue this conversation from there. But for now, I want to tell you can join us on socials. Yes, indeed, you may join us on YouTube specifically. I'm watching live all of the proceedings happening at the Southeast Business Investment Summit, watching live right now from this time up. You can do that. Go to www.youtube.com/Afia Business. And to be part of it, you can do us the honors of hitting the like button. Remember, you should subscribe also, so you get notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. You can also join us on socials, Instagram at Afia Business _. And that's the size of the package, guys, for the time being, pending when I get there to the location, and we continue from there. Stay tuned. This is, of course, the Afia Business Morning. My name is Ubong Kings. See you in a bit.